Good day and welcome back to Elementary 72 Gaming. So I'm back again with another Tower of God, and this time we pick up from where I left off in the last video. Now there's been a little bit of a time delay. I ended up getting a call in the middle of my last recording, so messed up the entire recording, but let's go for it from here. Okay, so here we go with Balm using his power. And yes, this is one of my favorite parts of the story. These last few chapters have been where the story has come back to life. I get that feeling of the Hell Train again. You know, the best of the story has been through the Hell Train. The Hell Train had some slightly boring parts, but for the most part, I can't deny that the Hell Train was just incredible, right? Anybody who says the Hell Train was boring is full of it, right? That's just the way that I feel about it, and I'm going to admit that I'll hold that prejudice for that particular part of the story. The Hell Train was incredible. There's no way that someone can say that it wasn't an awesome part of the story. So yeah, that's that's just how I'm going to start off this one here, with a massive compliment to the story in the sense that I really love the Hell Train. And let's get on to the next part of this insanity, because here we go with Balm about to fight White all out. So here we go. Did he change his properties? Remember I said I wanted to get the rest of the statement in the last video. It's right here, just a few more. And Dark Twist, that was what we had in the last one, and here's the Rancor attacking the lighthouse. Okay, this is what we saw in the last one. What's going on? I keep hearing a lighthouse operating. That guy wasn't in the lighthouse. Okay, so here we go. Here's Khun running. Good thing I put up 8 lighthouses from the beginning. I hit the lighthouse on purpose and raised the power on the other. But to think it would be found out so quickly. Okay. So we see that Khun used a little bit of trick. As I said, I did have to reset a little bit. I know what I'm talking about already, so don't worry about me skipping. So basically it says whoever found it, if it's a high ranker or commander from the army, he's finished. Okay, this one I don't think it was supposed to be scam. I think it was supposed to be scum. I'll kill you. And there's it. Okay, so we see White is marveled by the power that he used, and even this I feel ashamed on skipping ahead, because the story is so precise right now. It's not jumping all over the place, it's not scattered like crazy. It's become this nice neat little story thread. You can follow through with it. You're not getting backstory all over the place like that other Rancor. She showed up, we didn't get backstory. I'm so happy that that didn't happen immediately. Right, and come to think of it, a lot of the Rancors, when they mean something, we get backstory on them because we go through their story. She definitely delayed recognizing her death, that's why her soul was able to be put back. But either way, it was still beyond miraculous. Perhaps is some kind of messiah? No, that's not true. Your true nature is not that. How dare you wag your finger in front of me? And there's the Balm is just like effortlessly kicking his butt right now in a single blow again. I should pick up the tempo. Since when did he get physically stronger as well? And there's a blow. Ooh. I can't cut him. The blade is becoming dull, or rather it's being taken down, as if it's decaying in rotten water. Now that is the reality. That's what Black Ocean Shinsu Sphere should be doing. When he hits someone with it and it gets into their body, like a certain walking fortress idiot, He should have been experiencing these effects after he took that hit on the hand. My power doesn't want to work properly. Oh no, I can't use my explosions properly. My Shinsu isn't coming right. It's just being devoured. It's rotting away. He should have been going through what White is going through, and that's just because of Bam Shinsu Black Hole Sphere. Stomp. Ooh, another blasted hit. Black Shinsu. Just like a spear bearer. Straight up shot. I see you're throwing as many attacks for me to not be able to escape. Entertaining. Slash. I can't cut down that Shinsu, but I can change its course with the sword's pressure. So that's the whole thing. You can change way it's going to affect you. You just can't change that power at all. You can't counter it, right? That's the reality. And this is an irregular type power that he's using. That's why it's so dangerous. And not irregular as in an irregular power. His is not the normal Shinsu powers. He's using soul burning, not Shinsu. Right? That's how come his power is still so much more resistant to Black Hole Shinsu Sphere. That means someone like Calavan who's using actual Shinsu should have been absolutely trumped with just the lightest form of this. He should have been screaming in agony and pain with every hit that he took. His advantages were gone. Okay, and here we see White really struggling against Bam. I love watching this. Just look at that. He's trying everything he can. Clang, swish, smash, every direction just to fight off the Black Hole Spheres to get them to not hit him directly. And look at that. Bam is like this little fly next to this massive amount of power. And look at that. How many thorns do we see? I only see one. So yeah, this is just one thorn's power. An orb. So we see it's the Black Hole Shinsu in an orb with the enhancement from the thorn. That's from back then. The orb. It's as if he's trying to destroy everything. And here's the power inside him. The souls, they were hiding in the abyss, are climbing up in groups. Is it to get revenge against White who killed them? No, probably not. It's to not get eaten up completely by a bigger power. They keep climbing. They most likely won't stop now. What's this? The Shinsu is covering the ceiling like a cloud. It's that black Shinsu. It's changing the Shinsu in the space into black Shinsu. It's pouring down. Is it raining? And there's it is making another attack. Oh, meteor again. It divided. Just how much more are you going to pour out? I've got to admit that guy now is stronger than me. I was going to send a supporter originally, but I lost the time for that. If he gets to take the mouse, it's the worst. I should go myself. Right, it's not this way. No matter how it imitates the sound of a lighthouse, did you think I wouldn't find the real lighthouse operating again if I concentrated? Ooh, okay, so she's gonna find him. It's over there. Oh, there's it attacking. I made it. If I catch the mouse, I can go out to the field. That may be his only way of surviving this. Already? Did you think I couldn't find you? Ooh, I'm going to eat you, tiny blue rat. And what's this here? Whoa, a big hit. A spear? I can't move. I was wandering around to catch a mouse, but I didn't expect to catch the boss rat. You seem to be in danger. Is the heart okay? Did it drop? Hi, younger brother. Kun family. Ooh, I'm Asensio. Marcio Asensio from the Hidden Floor. Okay, so here we go. This is where I actually stopped just now and I got a call, so here comes me slowing down again, unfortunately. But these chapters are so smooth that you don't have to stop and iterate everything and try and figure out what's going on. I've got to admit that guy now is stronger than me. Okay, let's keep going. I thought I was already past this. The attack stopped for a moment. It did rush, so so he would need some time. My shield won't probably hold his next attack. He's gotten stronger, but the durability is still weak. I have to break through his defense and do some real damage in a single blow. White style Deadly Spirit Blade. There's it, all the Chinsu. Deadly Sword of Light. Just one blow won't do it. I must strike right away. Incinerating Shooting Star. Here we go. This must have done damage. Just look at it. White is like totally defending himself. He can't really fight at this moment. Rumble, rumble. He's uninjured. To see no damage done even by that amount of attack. This is ridiculous. It's not the defense. He's not defending but countering all my attacks with that overflowing power. On the other hand, my shield is constantly weakening by the Shinsu Rain. The space is limited to even escape. In this limited area, he has almost infinite power. So much that it overflows and downpours. If I take advantage of the situation, I might be able to absorb it. Why did he stop attacking? Is he maybe losing consciousness? Someone is my father to be corrupted. That's just the power I should have. Once I get a hold of that power, I'll be able to reach my father. The posture of silence. I don't need a shield. I'll put everything into this one attack. If I just put a small hole in the orb, all the overflowing power will be sucked into the point to fill that hole. I'll aim for that chance. if I go put my sword in him and cast the spell, I'll be able to absorb that power. For the sharpest strike. Ooh, he's trying to absorb to pierce it. A hole was made. It's now, the power is flowing into the hole. I can take it up. Once I make the power my own, I'll now become a whole new being. Oh, okay, so he's thinking of stealing the power. That guy, without any sign of panic, is waiting for me. The moment White passed through the smoke and saw Balm's face, he realized this was a trap. Balm's eyes were steady, and he was in control of himself inside the enormous power. It was a trap. So Balm set the trap. Though White realized it was a trap, he couldn't stop himself. Perhaps it was because of the pride, or a manifestation of his confidence. You said if I command all the power within me. But the moment White heard what Balm said, together as one, I'll be much stronger, right? His confidence went down completely. I'll just once focus all my power within me in a single direction with a single target. One, and pour them out. Ooh. Crash. Rumble, rumble. You seem to attack wildly, but it's not good as it looks. This is bad. No. All power was in these two hands to begin with. You will now be gone, since I'm now going to drain all the power from you. Is he trying to take my power? You dare challenge me to fight over a sword? How preposterous. This is my sword and my power. I'll never let go of this power. I love this. Yeah, this is Balm. Oh, 94. I like that it's a little recap, but it's really annoying. It like takes away from so much of the story. I can't move at all. Obviously, that's Mascio Asensio. He's a family leader of his own branch. He's crazy. Kun Aguero Agnes, a member of the Kun family who entered the battle as Jahad's army with Mashni. It's like a mercenary, so to speak. Since I entered the battle to help you guys, let's save this talk for later when we're not busy. For now, I need to send you guys to Mashni. You also want to get out of here and help your friends, don't you? I'll give this mouse to you, so once you make it through the field, do us a favor. What is it? You're one of the suspicious little boys. Yeah, take it. Marshall will tell you what sort of favor we need. If you want to make a deal, shouldn't you state your terms first? Might give it a try. It's not a very far-fetched idea. Smash that mouse to pieces. Oh, poor Commander dead. Participant Kun has arrived in the field. I don't know exactly what's going on, but doesn't it seem like Balm and White are fighting to take power from each other? I need to help Balm. Is there any good way? Come to think of it, the sweet fish could be connected to White with the spell. If I use the sweet fish, I'll be able to help Balm take White's power. I was told it would be dangerous to keep using this mysterious power, but now is not the time to think about that. Sweet fish. Go help Balm. I hate getting hot, but I have to hold out. The last thing I need is a saboteur, but I've been using the swords and spurs. No one in this tower is better at handling it than me. Whatever tricks you're trying to pull, you can't take my power using the sword. You? Are you alive? I'm alive. Me too. I think he can attack us, but what should we do? We've got to help Black Turtle. Wait a second. Summon a spear bearer to designated field and let one shot affect. The spear will hit the target at least once. That was close. I can't detect you directly, but I can attack the fish. I even brought a hidden weapon. It's too heavy to use now, but still, okay, I'll trust you. Item used. Black turtle, come out. Oof, here we go. Raak's ancient spear carrier. You want to use the spear that smashed Doom's head? But this is too big and heavy to carry around. Pierce through everything. Ooh, there we go. Raak is using ancient power. This is awesome. I can't believe it. I went 5 chapters in this short amount of time. It is getting shorter. After making irreparable mistakes and passing many nights hiding, I barely found the way back. The wave said, "Oh, son of the sword, poor thing, you tried to reach the sword. Swoosh. Okay, come on. We need to get to the actual fight. Here we go. Alright, this is where we stopped last time. A dark twist. Alright, there's it. These waves. It's too big and I can't keep balance. Just decompress already. You would take away my power that easily? To a half-wit like you who doesn't even have the goal or will to desire power on your own, I will never let you take my power. I'd never reach after being corrupted. Same level as my father. I'll be able to escape this torment of endless emptiness. Let yourself be eaten by myself. You are my last corruption. The spear is set to hit the target with 100% accuracy. To throw full power. There's it, and in the next rock, boom, bam. Screaming in pain, rumble. Now's the time. Swoosh, crash, crash, rumble. No, my power. That's enough. Ooh, the clone got a hold of him. Let it go. What's going on? White's power is flowing in. This is quite... What is this? I am being filled with power. Oh, Bam is sharing his power. Did I always feel this light? There are only a few turns left. I might become relaxed if I wait any longer. Press. Alright, shall we go? Okay. Oh, so we're right at the key points right now. Things are about to heat up big time. Obviously, we can see this here from where it is, and I'm really progressing really fast at this point through the story. I'm sorry about that, but things are very interesting, and there's not a lot to discuss about it. Things are straightforward. Teleporting to destination. 5th Army Corps battleship. Prison where Yasracha locked himself up. How foolish of you to throw yourselves into the jaws of the beast, brothers. Dun dun! Making it sound like it's so big. But Bombit White, at long last, fully fledged White, just got beaten. But suddenly the lighthouse is down. I can't see what's happening in this field at all. Okay, so somebody broke his connection to the field. Okay, so we see it's Kun who was the one who said, "Did I always feel this light?" That was close. He was about to fall straight down. By the way, I'm flying now. Is it because of the power I got from White? Had to be Rock. I almost dropped him. What is this feeling? It feels like I'm swimming in the boundless ocean so freely. I'm floating in the air. You just flew over here. Even Rak is flying so easily. This means Rak and I have gotten stronger by taking power from White. Then there must be a big chance for Balm as well. Let's get down, Rak. I think he passed out for a moment from power overload. He's still breathing, so he'll be alright. That's a relief. Is that guy really okay? White. That guy is back to his young self. No way. The power I've gathered until now drained away all my power. Like sand through my fingers. It's gone. This can't be true. I was on the verge of reaching the same level as father. Just like that. Looks like that guy lost it. I guess it's understandable. His hair, it's gotten shorter. Thank you, you made White escape to his inner self. Are you the other self of White? How foolish of you to throw yourselves into the jaws of the beast, brothers. Do you think something is going to change just because you brought your foolish brother? He rather seems more like a burden. I'm going to kill... Well, let's say I'm confident to beat you even with a burden on my back. I disappointed you, didn't I? Hasn't it only been half a day since you were let down? Don't you think you're too hasty? Well, you'll find out soon. Fine, let's see. But if you disappoint me again, you will really die. There's no need for one. I'm just going to fight him. Don't make it complicated. A fight is just a fight, isn't it? His move is too big from the start. Did he still not learn from before? Seeing you come at me with so much confidence, I thought you might have something up your sleeve. But you don't seem that different from last time. I told you you need a plan forward. You're so full of confidence, but nothing changed. Let me go. I'm going to beat the shit out of that guy. It's you who's going to get roughed up. I don't think so. I'm in my best condition now, so I'm not afraid of that guy at all. When I first fought him, my whole body was tense, but now that is all gone. I feel surprisingly light. Right, this is like a light sparring. He's still uncontrollable. It wasn't an attack. His move was so natural and smooth, as if Shinsu was flowing through. Okay, there's it. We got it. So Yamaya now has an edge against Yasracha because of the Feng. He's no longer being dominated by fear. Why are you here? I was meditating. It's always beautiful, of course. It's one of Father's swords, a sword that never stained with any blood even after cutting someone. That sword is the goal of every swordsman in the Eri family. I just don't show because I always control my mind. It's natural to desire for more power as you get better, but you see, here's the thing, it's gone straight back into flashbacks, right? We already know part of the story, but it's understandable for this flashback because White was just defeated and we saw him turn into Vincent. Not Vincent. Oh yeah, it was Vincent. It was me who raised the soul-eating monster inside of me, but I was the one who mastered the spell to use that monster. No. Perhaps he mastered it before me. You made White escape to his inner self. You're a turtle with multiple personalities. I guess you can say that. White hid inside. I see you. I see you every time I wake up, dinosaur. Looks like it was a big shock for him to lose to that boy. I took that chance to come out. Are you our enemy or not? Alright, let's keep looking. What do you think? That punk. The one high above. Essentio, did you really catch that mouse to come out? No, I couldn't. I knew it. I caught a normal mouse. Alright, time to catch the mouse. No, I take that back. A genius. We will get you out of here. I can use my hearing ability to find your mouse fast, so I'll tell you where it is. But would I really trust you that much? I joined this army only because I was terrified by Yasracha's transformation. And from here on out, you can't attack anyone or go out to the field by catching a mouse. If you do, I'll find you no matter what and kill you. I'll tear those big ears and tail off. The Kun family hates to be stabbed in the back. Okay, I promise. That's how I got out. My ambition is directed at my father, but I have no grudge against you all. But there's still Hakun inside you. Why do we have to miss the golden opportunity to get rid of that guy? It won't be easy for White to come out. I can control him while his mind is weak now. Besides, don't all of you have no time to lose? Your participant lost consciousness, and isn't that boy's master waiting beyond the wall? Plus, the game has only a few turns left. Wouldn't it be not that favorable spending more time here because of me? Okay, so we see Vincent is a lot smarter and they reach the finish line. Why is everyone following us to the finish line? Is my next turn intact? You're still feeling it. They're following us so naturally. Are you guys really coming along? Well, of course, for me. Now that I'm a traitor, I have no place to go. I have nowhere to go either. How did we end up with such a ridiculous party? I don't know what exactly it is either. I know after meeting the princess. Are you serious? Then let's go. Teleporting to destination. There's so many of them. Nest in front of the third wall. Great, you guys cleared the game faster than the other teams. Good work, but do I not see the most important person? He's inside my lighthouse. He's unconscious right now. Sounds like you had a rough time again. You even brought along these weirdos. Before Jinsung Ha gets locked up in the suspendium, we need to go over that wall. Looks like the irregular cleared the game. He'll be here soon. Will that boy really meet my expectation? I'm curious. Don't come, Bomb. The one waiting in front of here is too high above you. Ooh, we see that he's worried about the family head. 98. 2 more chapters, so let's go. Yama vs. Yasracha. If you had to guess how high Asensio is in ranking, Asensio is most probably on the same rank as the commanders. He's quite powerful. He's most probably just a little bit weaker than Marshne. How foolish. Do you think you could take me down just by flying at me? Has he completely lost it? That punk. Was he always this strong? That's right, it's fun. Stop kidding me. Atomic strike. Do you know, I did kill your father, but the one who led him to his death was the leader of the Lopobia family. And this place where you stepped in is his area. You should have fled when I warned you. You'll wake up soon, it'll be okay, but hey bro, you were here? Asensio, you're getting yourself a drink when you don't even know anything useful? You're so stingy. Don't be too harsh. I came to give you some information anyway. Shall we talk somewhere private for a bit? Bar inside the floating ship. I hear you have a connection with quite a dangerous guy. I don't know the details since I only heard of it, but he's dangerous, I know. I can picture you two together, right? It's not such a bizarre combination. Cut the chatter and just get to the point. If you're here to sound me out, it's no use. Don't be so cranky, I get it. I'm here to tell you something serious. It's classified information, but I'll tell you since you guys already have a rough idea about it. You know Jahad's army is after you guys, right? Actually, Jahad's army was ordered to kill all the regulars who were on the Hell train. Even a fool knows that. And the other order was to wage war against Po Badao family. Anyway, the military and the administration tried to clear the mission by getting rid of you, but failed. After that, it became hard to even lay hands on the regulars, which complicated things for them. The commander-in-chief went all out war as usual, but the administration didn't want Jahad's army to confront the 10 families directly, so they came up with a remedy to have Lopobia family fight against the Po Badao family instead. This is so the main ship of the Lopobia family is now on the move for the war against the Po Badao family. It's highly classified information only known to a few in the Lopobia family and the military. Of course, Lopobia family had no reason to fight a proxy war, so so they also attached conditions to it. That was to destroy the 4th Army Corps, regroup it with Army Corps Commander Liboric and those related to the Lopobia family and engage them in the war, and lastly to allow them to deal with the irregular Slayer candidate. Surprisingly, the admission gave permission, so Marshani stepped up and succeeded at luring all of you into the nest, which is the home ground of the Lopobia family. Do you know why the nest was chosen as the stage of the battle? There's a warp device that connects Lopobia's main family to this place. Whenever they want outside interference, that's why you guys were called here. I don't know, Liboric took the warp gate after it was used. The problem is, aside from the warp gate that was originally here, another one was brought in, the warp gate that connects to Lopobia's battleship. It seems that inside Lopobia's army planted in the 5th Corps secretly moved it inside the Cat Tower, without Racha even knowing. I just got this confirmed by one of the insiders, so it should be accurate. Those inside the Cat Tower are in big danger. That's Cat Tower hostage camp. There's so many prisons. Just a second. Are you canines? But this prison won't open no matter how hard you bash it. It's probably bound by the rules of this tower. There's got to be a device that opens the door somewhere. Alright. What is that? Ooh, warp gate. Crap. There's a light, all of a sudden something's coming out. Anyway, be careful, many people are after the irregular. Well, I'm not saying we're on your side, but keep in mind that those far more dangerous than us are seeking for the irregular's life. Why on earth am I on the floating ship? What's going on? Well, White is inside me. I'm another clone of White. I apologize for his wrongdoings. This won't undo what was done. And are we on the final? So they right there, right in front of where his master is. Oh no, I'm one more after this, yeah. Master. And we finally met Irregular. I've been waiting for you. All you immature kids, I'm Mashni Jahad, the princess of Jahad. Oh, feel free to talk. This is my pocket, so it's safe, don't worry. First of all, I don't know if you've heard from my little brother there, but I am the mastermind who entrapped Jin Sang Ha and lured you all here. Well, they all put you in trouble for pretty much the same reason. In the midst of turmoil, they want to get the special card called the Irregular and use it however they want. Whose side are you on? Whose side I'm on? Don't flatter yourselves. You're not strong nor great enough to join hands with others. You are not in a position to choose who you want to team with, but to worry by whom you'll be taken advantage of, children. In other words, I don't intend to take your side. So I am suggesting, why not let me take advantage of you, you little munchkins? It stopped for a moment since you won the game, but it's already done being charged. Although I give all of you credit for getting here, there's no way you can stop Jin Sung Ha from being sealed. The area inside the teleporter belongs to the Lopobia, which is untouchable even for me. I can only help you before then if you want it. So here's my proposition to you. The teleporter above that huge suspendium, I want you to go into the suspendium instead of Jin Sung Ha and bring me what's in there. That's the only way you can save Jin Sung Ha right now. I don't know how to get out of that suspendium after getting in there either. Go figure it out yourselves. You just need to bring me what's inside that suspendium. Given the Irregular's power, I don't think it's impossible to escape. Sigh. That look, you can't stop him. When he has that look on his face, I guess we don't have a choice. If you really want to go, let's go together, Bomb. You saw how it was, Cha and Doan. What's worse than being trapped is an endless wait. Let's go together and we'll find our way back out. Something's coming out. Rumble. Ooh, a big ship. The floating ship. Branch leader candidate of the Lopobia family. Hatchling. Advanced ranker. Sicarus. Ooh. Warp device. Branch leader candidate of the Lopobia family. Hatchling. Lopobia mayor. Candidate. This side has its own problems too, but it feels like something is about to happen on the other side as well. They doubt a collision would really happen, or that's what I think. It is bound to happen anyway though. I cannot do that. You are going to be our superior. We received word that the raising figures in our Lord family will become the new division commanders of Jahad's 4th Army Corps, and that you will take over as the Corps commander. Right, to prepare for the upcoming strife. It was necessary to cement the union between Jahad's army, Lopo Bia's army, and the Kun family, and keep the Pobedal family in check, since I was considering the man for the job I was chosen. By the way, will the one make an appearance? Yes. When the reading circle is convened, in about 20 minutes, I suppose. Means yes. Oh my goodness, they have 20 minutes. The family head is going to be here in 20 minutes. Oh no. Yes, Racha shouldn't have started the game in the first place. Don't worry too much, Princess. You didn't forget our promise, did you? Things will go as planned. I really don't want to go, but I got nowhere else to run to. Please restart the teleporter. We will proceed with sealing Jinsang Ha as planned. Let's get back to the floating carrier now. Let's go. It's time for you to be sealed. I thought she was just a young water snake who likes to fight, but she's a python too big to remain in the sea. Are we gonna see something really fascinating? Because Mashni is actually keeping a promise to Bam. She's freeing Jinsang Ha. Okay, last chapter in my little run, chapter 100. I really did enjoy this section. Even this is fine, because you need those little breaks between fights. You don't need that continuous fighting. I think that maybe the problem with that chapter was there was too much of fighting and no chance for dialogue. He made it too long of a competition. Kind of hurt him because of the amount of fighting you put. Think about the first season. The test is perfectly spaced out with rounds in between and rest. And when the rest finishes, the game starts. And the game has its own mechanics and things which are being played on. And everything is so intricate inside them when you think about season 2. And then you move on from that to them running up the tower. Then they run into Yurik. Then you find out from the guide that Bam's friends are close by and he's just a hostage. And then we get Bam meeting up with them at the workshop. And the workshop is a setup because there's 2 plans for Bam. And that all goes through. And then we get the Hell Train, which is another big mess. So yeah, that's how things played out. Whew. Lady Mashni is ordered to capture the irregular and bring them to her alive. Wait, Jahad's army don't know how to welcome your guests at all. Should I teach you? Lord Asensio? Sealing ship inside Mashni's carrier. Anything around the huge suspendium floating above the usual floating ship or carrier can't approach it. That's why this sealing ship is used. If you get on the ship in place of Jinsang Ha, I'll make sure he doesn't get sealed inside. If you bring me what's inside the suspendium, I'll overlook you all getting out of here. The lowest floor of Chuni has floating carrier. Your apprentice, who thinks of you so dearly, chose to be trapped in suspendium instead of you. Isn't it so touching? Now then, shall we talk about what you will do for your apprentice? Easily made it through as expected. You have taken down the boss monster of this map. Please move to the finish line. I wish I could, but I've come this far, so there's no turning back. Where's Lord Evankel? Why are we only here without her? Well, that's a gate. It's the warp gate that connects to the battleship. Looks like you've got some unwelcome guests. Army Corps Commander Liboric. How very unfortunate. You look chubby and appetizing. Ooh. Fire. I didn't expect to run into trouble as soon as I arrived. You've got a lot of legs, by the way. Ooh. So they should be good to roast. Evankel. Already went over to the other side. That guy doesn't talk much, but he's always full of drive. Alright, I'm going over too. Okay, so we stop right here. So this leads me to episode 100, and man, this has been a chapter to discuss. So we have a lot that happened. We have Baum's fight with White. We have Baum winning, and Vincent coming out of the weirdness that's going on with White. We have so many other things that also happen on the side of the story that I just, you know, I'd like to say they're critical, but that would be an understatement. There's so much going on. Alright, so let's think this up carefully and let's make a good... okay, so firstly we have Baum showing a little bit of his true power. Right, and I'm saying this here 100% because you see that consuming by even greater power at the bottom inside that room. If Baum showed his true power, everything should have been consumed. Everything, that entire room including the Emperor should have gone. That's his power, to dominate everything. So, you know, Baum just started using his power and the souls got away from it. Beyond that there, we know he used Black Hole Shinsu Sphere at its proper power. And why is this thing still doing this to me? We know he used Shinsu Black Hole Sphere. We know on top of that there that Baum has other powers up his sleeve. So Baum is using all of these minor powers and he's just wrecking Lopobia family. And not Lopobia, and he's wrecking White. White is a really powerful member of the Ari family, just for by the way. Only a princess of Jahat from the Ari family managed to stop him. That says that she was extraordinary just to be able to stop him. So think about that. That's the power that he was at. Baum's Shinsu skill destroys any and all defenses that you have, and Baum was toying with White just so he could steal his power. He's using his ability against White. He wanted to steal his power for his own, and he ended up sharing that power along with Kun and Rak, so they gained some part of White's power, so they're even more powerful than they used to be, boosting those two up in a major way. The next thing we have is Yama. Yama inherited the Feng and he got the memories from his father. He also got immunity to Yasracha's fear that was placed on him. So we know that now Yama is going to be able to fight Yasracha without that dominance power of his playing an effect and undoing his transformation. So the moment Yama goes into full transformation, this is going to be big. Then we got the hint: the family head is on his way in 20 minutes. Right, the one refers to the one in charge of the entire family, the family head. So the family head is here in 20 minutes. We also get the next part about the family wars between Pobadao and the other 10 great families, and we see that all of this is being put into one, and we're getting this massive conclusion of what's about to happen in each part of the story. So Bam has all of this on his plate, and he has to now navigate everything so that he only takes the best routes. And obviously this is all going to come to a head here in the nest. Evan Cal has less than 20 minutes to break the gate by her. Han Sang Yu along with the Fav have to break the second gate, just two of them, so that's another crazy one. Calavan has to hope that Chuniha reaches him so he can get there to fight Liboric, and if he fights Liboric, then there's also the two new members from Lopo Bia over there, who Chuniha is going to have to hold down, while the others break the warp gate and stop the family head from arriving. So things are at their most apex. Bam has gotten more powerful, so we know that Bam is going to be even more powerful. Remember what happened when he fought with Rachel, and he just towered up his power like no man's business. He just kept growing at a rapid rate, so we might have another rapid growth from Bam. Bam is just going to get more and more powerful. High rankers are now no longer a problem for him. Top 50 is where Bam stands in terms of power. So now, as I said, there's only a 40 group that can actually fight him, and we found out that he's even more powerful than where that 50 would land you. So Bam is somewhere in between 40 and 10, right? And he's most probably just going to be below all the family heads. And as I said, there's only let's see, Ari, Kun, and two others in the stuff. So at least 16 to 50 is where he is, but let's just say, just for convenience and others who might slot inside, he is between 20 and 50. So he's in that region. He's between 21st in power to 50th in power in terms of range of power that Bam can use. And the more powerful Bam gets, the more crazy it is. Defeating the old legendary Slayer puts him in a very high league, and from here he's just going to power up more and more and more. And then eventually we might get him to use double Thorn plus Black March, which he didn't use. Remember, if he uses Black March, his power will stabilize, and he uses it far slower. Plus he can use it far more precise. Plus he can ignite Black March. So Black March, Thorn doubled, plus his power, plus the souls. So Bam can go way beyond. And we just saw that little hint of his power. So we're going to get to see it in the future. Hopefully as soon as hiatus is over, we're going to get some awesome chapters. We aren't that far away from the end of the story, so from 100 to the end, if I'm correct, it's less than 30 chapters. So I hope you all do enjoy. Catch you all in the next one. Have a great day.